How insanely cocky is Josuke Higashikata, the troublemaker from Morio High? Just because a senior reminded him to wear his uniform properly, he straight up punched the guy in the nose, breaking it, blood gushed everywhere. To make sure everyone knew who ruled the streets, Josuke stomped on the senior's head, declared himself the sole boss in Morio, and even demanded to know what should be done if someone dirted his shoes. When Jotaro, who had just come to visit, saw this, all he wanted was to tell his younger cousin to calm down. But Josuke didn't care. He threw punches and kicked so hard that Jotaro's head got knocked crooked. Two tough guys like that couldn't coexist. To make sure he was the undisputed boss of Morio, Josuke eventually killed the local gang leader and his spouse when no one was watching. That story spread through the streets and got more and more legendary. The gang's second in command, Okuyasu Nijimura, willingly became his #1 lackey. From that point on, nobody dared to underestimate Josuke. Racing to school, ditching class to play video games at home, that was just everyday stuff. He even collected protection fees from younger kids.
おい、7000円を忘れてやしねえか。
分かったよ。返すよ。金を置いたらさっさと切り失せろ、ボケ。
The ones who played nice got off easy. Anyone who didn't, regardless of who they were, got beaten up.
ジョースケっつったのか今てめえ。
ジョースケさんです。
よーし、ジョースケさんだ。
One day, a poor chubby kid almost got beaten to a pulp just for being 3 cents short. Luckily, he ran into Yashikage Kira, who had just moved to Morio for work. Under Kira's care, the kid finally spilled everything that had happened. Kira suggested he transfer schools to avoid trouble. But Josuke and his gang, wanting revenge, went to the kid's grandfather's house and killed him with a toy car. When Kira tried to get justice for the old man, he had no idea just how ruthless Josuke could be. Before exchanging even a single word, Josuke beat him until he was covered in blood. Even after Kira underwent plastic surgery, Josuke had his men murder Kira's wife, leaving just a hand behind to mock him. Kira tried to get revenge, but he was hopelessly outmatched. After failing again, Josuke even ran him over with an ambulance he had arranged. When Josuke's mother found out about all this, she tried to get her son to tone it down, though she was worried since her father had a high-ranking job at the police station. But Josuke didn't listen at all. He punched his own mother to death. And just like that, the real monster was born. Even passing plumbers who made the slightest noise could end up slammed into walls by him, becoming instant sightseeing attractions. One mangaka tried to draw these events in a comic, but accidentally touched Josuke's hairstyle. He burned down the guy's house and beat him so badly that the magazine had to halt publication for a month. Street performers who played their instruments too loudly got their fingers broken by Josuke, barely surviving. Whenever he got bored, Josuke even took it out on wild animals. Watching all this, Jotaro could only think back on his own youth, when the worst he did was skip out on a meal or accidentally kill a centenarian. Facing this little cousin, Jotaro couldn't help but think, someone this messed up? He's probably gotta be reborn and start over in the next life.